When did the golden child realize mom and dad couldn't save him forever? I spent my entire childhood watching my younger brother Ethan get everything handed to him while I had to earn every single thing myself. When I was 16, I asked my parents if I could get a laptop for school. Dad shook his head. Too expensive. You'll have to save up. 3 months later, Ethan turned 14. He got the newest gaming computer, a giant monitor, and a racing chair. I stared at the setup. What about me? Mum smiled. Your brother has special talents. He needs the right tools. Apparently, my education wasn't as important as his video games, so I got a part-time job at a grocery store. Every evening after school, I'd stock shelves until midnight. I saved every dollar. Meanwhile, Ethan spent his days playing games and screaming at strangers online. Whenever I came home exhausted, he'd laugh. Still working? Must suck being poor. At 18, I bought my first used laptop with my own money. It wasn't fancy, but it worked. That same year, Ethan accidentally smashed his gaming PC after throwing a controller during a tantrum. My parents immediately bought him a new one. No child should suffer because of one mistake, Mum said. I learned something important that day. The rules were different depending on who broke them, so I stopped asking for help. I taught myself coding through free online videos. Every night after work and school, I practiced. While Ethan played games, I built websites. While he slept, I studied. By 24, I had launched my own software company. By 28, I owned a beautiful house and employed dozens of people. Ethan, he was still living in my parents' basement. No job lasted more than a few months. Every time he got fired, Mom and Dad paid his bills. Then one afternoon, he showed up at my front door. The first thing he noticed was my new sports car. Wow, he said. You're doing really well. I already knew where this conversation was going. He followed me into the house, complimenting everything. The furniture, the kitchen, the backyard. Finally, he got to the point. You know, you have plenty of money. Here it comes. I need help getting back on my feet. How much? $50,000. I nearly choked on my coffee. 50,000? It's not that much for someone like you. Then he called Mom. Within seconds, she was on speakerphone. Your brother needs help, she said. Family takes care of family. I laughed. Like when I needed a laptop for school? Silence. That's different. Dad finally said. How? Nobody answered. I smiled. You know what? I'll help. Ethan grinned. Really? Absolutely. I opened my laptop and pulled up a list of job openings at my company. Applications start right here. His smile disappeared instantly. I don't want a job. Then I guess you don't want help. For the first time in his life, Mom and Dad couldn't fix the problem. And for the first time in mine, I didn't let them try.